Some ideas, they shake you out of your sleep like when a toddler creeps. Totality of the deep, the mere thought of an unconscious manifestation carried out with the beat. Positive charged protons creating neural explosions. Time hiccups when fingers and pads touch. Dead air smiles because it knows what's coming. The countenance of the clock claps hands. The choreography of the knot slaps jams. And you be like, who made this? Vertebrae responding to the call so bad they make a B-girl curve the wall. Amen to that dream, that early morning conversation, the argument that birthed the idea, that unbelievable situation, the story that had to be told somehow. Picture this. Underneath the margins, your words can breathe. Got your listeners tilting isosceles the way you holding volcanic quills, spitting decrees. Better believe with flows like these, you got gills. Screaming at daffodils or dreaming in mandrills, derivative of skills. You're built in the workshop, rocking with Ra. Cause in life, the woodshed don't stop. It don't stop. It don't stop. Don't stop. To the SP 1200, the blue light bulb, to the board, the engineer's hands, and the limited well of patience. Hallelujah to everybody say ho, amen to all the ladies say ow. Thank God for make money, money, make money, money, and bless every hand that was ever put in the air. In your name, we pray. Let's take you on a time jump, virtual zoom, bringing it back to Theodore's bedroom. These hands are passionately polysyllabic, putting the Jeopardy theme on swings. 10 dons giving predictions, balancing vibes like the sons and daughters of Ipwan. Ear to the underground, flicking off peppermint, fresh experiment. Let's go. El Premier Elemento, you gotta take your time, press your fingers to the line. Red man, focus your mind. And once you do that, you're at the front of the combine. God bless the cipher, the rotation. God bless the beatboxer's lungs. Amen for breath control. The smiles that pry open faces when flow goes unbroken. And the smoke. To stories you can see, to coming in on the one.
Oh my goodness. I absolutely love those commercials. That's my first time seeing that. Hey everybody. Happy Wednesday evening to you. What's up, Patrick? Welcome to Open World Social, y'all. I'm your host, Rob Brown. In the place to be, Patrick Washington to the right of me. Hey.
What's up?
What's going on?
How you been, Rob? Oh,
great.
Blessed.
Great. Yes, indeed. The virtual thing, I'm getting used to it. I don't know how much I like that, but it is what it is, right? You know,
yeah.
This is the Open World Social we're doing here, we're representing Words, Beats, and Life. Let's reset the world with positive vibes, people, and poetry. I like that, Patrick. I like this whole thing. And that was a really great commercial. It's my first time seeing it, bro. And you spit. That was really great.
It was all inspiration. It was all inspiration, working with the great people at WBL over the years. You know what I mean? You kind of, we get locked in. There's a certain vibe that we all share, energy, and I just I tried to give each one of y'all a different angle, a different, just a different existence, a different piece of myself. So I'm glad it worked out.
I so love clever when it comes to poetry, like the wordplay, and that was perfect. Anyway, again, welcome y'all. Happy Wednesday evening to you.
We have, this is different now. This open mic is different because we are aiming for what? We're aiming for our poets who are a little bit older than our normal teen participants. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. So this is the aged out open mic, if you will, which is the name of the class through Words, Beats, and Life. So we want all of those that may have participated before or just kind of want to jump in and get something down on some sheets and blue lines. You know what I mean? Express yourself no matter your age. Especially if you've aged out of the programs that we have in terms of writing, you still have a platform. You still have a classroom with me. So this is the aged out open mic. And
Yes,
so
yes, and we want to be sure that we put you on a path towards being professional artists also. You look at myself or Raquel, we have moved on into a situation where we're still practicing our art, but we hopefully we with the right business acumen and a little bit of the perfect prompt, we can write poetry for an organization or for a company, for a commercial, for an entity, and then they got to cut that check. That's what it's.
Indeed. Oh yeah. And so that's part of the aged out group the aged out ensemble that we want to put together through Words, Beats, and Life. Is to kind of teach you, of course, how to express yourself in different ways, different forms of poetry and such, but to also show you, through what we do ourselves, that there are other things that you can do with your writing. Right, that you are a poet, but you're a writer too. So from speeches to commercials, as Patrick said, thank you for that little shout out right here. As the commercials commercial I just wrote for a local TV station here, news station here, is up for an Emmy. So that's always a great.
That's thing. Right, yo! Congrats for the Emmy nod, man.
Indeed. So let's so we just want to kind of show you that and provide you with information on how you can do your thing outside of the classroom and away from the microphone sometimes. You know what I mean? Yes, although that was that's what we did, that's how we came up. We wrote our stuff down and we hit those microphones every week, you know what I'm saying, on the open mic tip. So I'm glad that we have this platform to still provide that open mic tip for you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So yes.
Who do we have in the house? Oh, now I know Nala is here.
Yeah. No. We got a couple of talented young poets. Oh, yo, perfect way to start off. Perfect way to kick this off. We are here with the 2021 Washington, D.C. Youth Poet Laureate. Goes by the name of, Amiri Nash. Amiri Nash.
Yeah.
So welcome.
Thank you.
Hey.
Yes. I know I pulled you away. You mad busy, and I'm glad you were able to just jump in real quick.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So tell us about, well, first off, how has it been so far? I mean, this is not the normal YPL, it's not the normal year for Youth Poet Laureate. So how has it been for you so far, and what do you hope to happen moving forward?
It's been great so far. I mean, I feel like just trying to make the best of everything on Zoom. Like, we all kind of have these expectations for how things are going to go on Zoom, but this has definitely been above and beyond my expectations. Just being able to be around a community of other young poets, especially DC based. And it's been great so far. And I'm hoping in the future we can continue to connect with people artistically in Zoom poetry slams and just hear what other artists have to say. And I've just been really enjoying it so far. So thank you all.
Hey, Amiri, it's nice to meet you, bro. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Congratulations to you too.
Thank you.
Indeed. Project MC.
Yes. So let's oh wow. Speaking of, we got all the laureates. We get all the laureates. Wow. Indeed. Okay. So also just kicked open the door and walked in the room is the 2019 Prince George's County YPL. He's doggone near aged out himself now. But Mr. Majan Cradle, aka Project MC.
Indeed.
What it do? Hello.
And YPL, for all of you watching, is Youth Poet Laureate.
That's right. Where have you been?
With me? Listen, man. I've been taking a bit of a social media cleanse these past few weeks, just because a lot of my brand dealt with social media and I was on it a lot, and it's just time for just to de-stress and relax. Going into 2021, I want to be fully with mind, body, and soul, and just taking care of me first. So that's why I've been absent. You know what I mean? I'm okay. I know you was like, oh my gosh, are you all right? I'm like, I'm all right, bro. I just been, taking my time to just really focus on me. That's all.
That's some grown-up stuff to do right there, Project MC.
Yo, right. Gotta look out for my peoples, man.
Yeah, I love it.
And oh my God, whoa, oh, looking all cute, man.
My poetic crime.
Yo, the marvelous, the wonderful Nala Washington. No relation. I wish we were related, but it's all good. How you doing?
I kind of what been MC's been doing. I mean, not so much break for social media because I get bored, but I've been taking it easy since I've been home, since I've been away at college in Pennsylvania. So just kind of get back adjusted into the Prince George's County area and the DMV, taking my break before my semester begins.
Nice. Very
Oh,
nice.
well, yes. Well,
I love it. Okay.
this is incredible. Because I got 3 super talented young poets, and I'm excited to hear something from somebody. So I'm putting y'all on notice right now. We're getting ready to. We're about to spit. Can I hear something from Amiri?
Here we go. Let's go.
Yeah, of course. So tonight I'm going to read one of my favorite pieces for y'all. Nice meeting you guys, by the way, but this is a piece I wrote a little while ago called Dear Dark Boy in Closet. I'm sorry if your crown is disguised as crumpled up post-it notes decorated with scribbles of faggot and fairy. If your knees are bruised from praying to a God who won't heed your prayers and your hoodie is folded up, dust around the edges in your wardrobe because you're afraid of wearing it out while black. If the high heels you want will never get worn because you're afraid of wearing them out too, or if there's no room for hoodies and heels in your closet because inside closets are memorials of things you aren't, not things you are, gruesome hoodies and feminine heels. And maybe, yes, you cried looking at your old black sweat jacket because Trayvon Martin got killed for wearing his and it's on the news. Or maybe, yes, you went to church to ask God to protect you, but your pastor said the other day how God don't like gay people. And maybe, yes, you looked at the mirror and don't know if you can make it another night. You wipe tears off of your iPod screen to finish your Am I Gay quiz. And maybe, yes, you see how Eve might have been unable to resist the apple because the men's underwear section in Target looks good. And maybe you're wondering if Eden exists outside of pages that tell you you're condemned. If grass grows on the other side of the closet door. Maybe you can smell the fruit and the flowers over here. And yes, we're still figuring out how to wear our hoodies and heels. But dear dark boy in closet, I'm sorry if your crown was ever disguised as crumpled up post-it notes with mean words. Hold my hand tight and write new notes with a deep, dark Sharpie, and keep writing until the post-it notes are of thousands, and you can make them into a throne to sit on in your closet kingdom. When you open the door, you are sitting in your rightful place, wearing the prettiest, delicate black hoodie and pink heels, and you can smile while I, we, they, she, he do our best to protect you. Thank you all.
Wow, yo, Amiri. Yo, and yo, the word that comes to mind right now is uncompromising. Uncompromising, you're not pulling any punches. I appreciate that. I appreciate the flame. Yes.
Very good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Appreciate that. All right. Yo, we're gonna keep it moving.
Let me hear my own voice, like the soft, the sultry of it and stuff, and bring a woman into the spec. Nala, you ready to do your thing, baby?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Cool. Let's go.
So this is a oldie but goodie, and I've been feeling this way a little while recently. So it's called 10:36 p.m. It is now 10:36 p.m. past midnight, as you might yearn to be sleeping, because when you're asleep, you're not sad, or you're not angry, you're not lonely, you're simply nothing. And like you, I find myself on my sister's fuzzy purple carpet, staring at a plain ceiling as if carefully placed eggshells are surrounding me. One step causes my anxiety to slowly inch its way closer and closer into the room. It joins me on the floor. It crawls its way down my throat and begins to tug at my heartstrings like I accidentally played symphony. Like anxiety wears ballet slippers, it continues to dance even when the song is done. It tells me you can either be the mess or the broom you choose. And at this point, I see dark consuming my eyelids, and I ask, what happens when on most days you gotta be both? And now my eyes are becoming this flowing river that will drown me with its ocean, because I know if I attempt to escape, I will have to be a person again. And sometimes I get tired of taking care of this body that refuses to take care of me back. Isn't it lovely how these things find us? They crawl onto our laps and ask us to hold them for as long as possible without our permission. Sobs, now my most played playlist. My anxiety, it doesn't ask me for much, but when it does, it's just asking for something I cannot give. It asks me to love it in a language I wish to not understand, but I've yet to forklift what it makes me feel off my chest. And well, how traumatically beautiful this song is.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Indeed. Indeed. Patrick, where you at? There you okay. I see you now. You disappeared for a moment. Now, Risk, I'm not familiar. Like I'm just meeting Amiri for the first time, and he just spit some fire. But Risk, tell me about yourself. What's going on, brother? You know this gentleman here, Patrick?
Yeah, I'm afraid I do.
All right.
No. This is the incredible Xavier Boone, aka Zay,
Wait,
aka
that's you, Zay?
Risk,
Yeah, that's
the
me.
poet.
Oh, I can't. You know what? Your hair's gone, bro. I didn't even recognize you. What up, Zay?
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Good. That's
Good
good.
to see you. That's what's up. So who we gonna bring up here? Well, you know, you've been sitting there, MC. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there, you know, looking like you look and everything. Hey, okay. You ready to do your thing?
Let's get it on, man. Let's get it.
Let's go on, man.
So, as y'all see me here, I was just coming from a school-related event. So I'm here repping the great Bowie State University, 1865. You know what I mean? Junior communications major at Bowie State. And so, like my dear poet in crime, I'm gonna bust out an oldie but goodie. This right here has become not only one of my favorites, but the favorites of so many who have listened to my poetry. This is called A Letter to the HBCU. Dear historically Black college university. Thank you, historically Black college university. So you everything that white people hate about us. You fashion, flavor, excellence. And on top of all that, you blackity black. You home to scholars who don't want their black to be the staff that parts a white sea, who don't want to be the center of attention during class. You let our melanin speak for itself and not speak as guidelines for a diversity quota. Dear HBCU, I feel like a proud parent when I say that you are the oldest HBCU in the state of Maryland. Blood type is BSU as black and gold runs through these veins and into a bulldog-shaped hearts. Dear HBCU, your covering from overt racism is owed a debt of gratitude. War chants of boo can scare any colonizer away. As we sing your praises with the 1865 jumping from our lips, swag surfing is the same as holding hands with your neighbor during altar call, while Kirk Franklin and Chief Keef are next door neighbors in the same playlist. Dear HBCU, you are black in every form I can imagine. The geek, the Greek are often one and the same. Cookouts resemble safe havens from academic stress. And to the Greek brother that was at that cookout throwing down on the grill, my good sir, you surely have earned your letters. You are duality personified. You see, I stand a king or queen that can show range, show you that just because she twerks at the function, don't mean she can't pass his medical exam. Show you that just because he strolls with his frat bros, don't mean he ain't 10 toes down to serve his community. But dear HBCU, while I love you, you're not exempt from this criticism, so let's get it cracking. You are long lines wrapped around a financial aid office. You are transferring calls to every office except the one I need to help me. You are financial aid telling me I have no aid this semester 2 weeks before my bill is due. You are Soul Food Wednesdays either being hit or miss, depending upon who's in the kitchen. You are professors handing out way too much work in the middle of a pandemic. You are housing not guaranteed. You are tuition rates remaining the same for a completely online fall 20 semester. You are Greek culture and rape culture, holding hands in solidarity at the party. You're a reminder of this America because you are business first Educational Institute second. But dear HBCU, you still my family. And just like my blood family, can't nobody talk about you except for me. See, as much of a flawed partner you are, I shall honor my vows through textbook thick and pockets post tuition payment thin, through sickness from the cat food and in healthy GPA, till graduation do its parts until I start grad school. With love, the Black and Gold son. Thank you.
Yeah, I know that joint. I know that one.
Yeah. I love hearing it. Like there's love in that piece.
Yeah.
You know.
And I can see people like at home listening like this. Yeah, you're right.
You know, and look, even for those who don't know, you know, you kind of like you take their hand, you take somebody's hand and walk them into our world. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like giving a peek into, you know, the Black experience. You know, it's a dope piece.
Yeah, that's really dope.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Zay, man. I haven't heard from you in a long time. I haven't, you know what I mean? I haven't seen how your writing has progressed. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to hear it though.
Yeah, sure. But I don't know which one. Never mind. I know exactly which I'm gonna do because I'm a genius. All right, I got it. All right. My homeboy told me he don't date black girls. She ain't worthy of her ass or chest be too small for his hands to clutch, to seize and to conquer. My homegirl told me too dark was to answer the question she was tired of asking. Told me to be both black and a woman means growing up surrounded by people who think your beauty is worthless. Means watching white girls be the object of desire for the same traits they mocked. Means being raised to love the ones who spit on your magic. In high school, my homeboy told me she ain't worthy of her skin and chocolate were synonymous. Like he ain't get big and full off a black nipple. Like he didn't grow brolic from cornbread and collard greens. Like a black woman never bled for him, never made room for him, never had dreams that didn't include his black ass. Have you ever imagined a world without the black woman? A world stripped of her gospel, her light? I have. In it, all the churches have caved in. All the wounds still bleed red. Twitter filed for bankruptcy. The radio lost all its soul. And magic has ceased to exist. Thank you. That's it.
I remember that. I remember that piece. Dopeness.
Nah, I never heard that one.
Oh yeah, dopeness. I remember that. It was Let's Go Risk. You calling yourself Risk now, huh?
Know why?
You know, Chance.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, during B&V, we spent the entire time making fun of how he looked like Chance the Rapper.
And I named him. Let's clarify that. I want my credit. I want my royalties from that name. I named him.
MC, when I'm chilling in the mansions, bro, I got you.
That's all I want. I like that. I like to hear that. My man.
Oh, okay, I get it. I'm not slow or anything. Chance, risk. I get it. Okay. All right, take a chance, take a risk. I get it. We're gonna go back around full circle here, Patrick.
Yeah? Oh yeah. Let's do it again. And then you know, hey, look, maybe you and I can jump in eventually.
Oh, indeed. So let's start with Nala.
Oh, I'm not even about to cap. Y'all put me on the spot. So I'm gonna just do the poem that was next to that poem I just did. Okay. I wrote a lot during the semester, so this is kind of different from what I usually write about. It's called Ode to the Scorpio. Look, I've never been one for zodiac signs. It's always like the moon and the stars in the sky. It matches me, and it sounds like some real whack poetry. However, This is my ode to the Scorpio, the only devil sign there is. We're told that they're a bit demonic, the worst sign of all, and I would probably have to agree. The Scorpio is set to a certain degree that anyone after is merely settling. As a Scorpio, we almost feel what you're thinking can never be controlled. We the alpha and the omega, the beginning and the end. What most don't know is that we do have a weak spot. We withdraw and act uninterested, but we're always watching. And what you don't know, how it's a battle between the heart and the mind, and all we want, all I crave is peace. I feel deeply, intensely, the most misunderstood. My sexy intercessorial in the being, adamant, apprehensive, and manipulation, usually defined as when really I will shield you and I'm gonna do my best to protect you when the world is on fire from what I internalized from misfortunes. Call this burning body home, this burning building of what was rebuilt, and I will shine in all my mysterious exposed. Come to my arms, this Scorpio of a mess, and learn to love me and trust me. I am not one for zodiacs, but read me how I wish to be read, even when you can't attempt to. Through every page turn and point, I will tell you what it means. Don't fix this fixed nature. Come visit down to the core, the emotion inseparable from the rest of earthly existence. The entirety, a sensation of love serves to define me. I am the alpha and I'm the omega. I'm the beginning and I'm the end. I feel deeply, intensely, the most misunderstood, the only devil sign there is. And we're told we're a bit demonic, the worst sign of all. And I would probably have to agree. I've never been one for zodiacs. The moon and the stars in the sky matches me. Sounds like some real whack poetry. However, my strong will, determination, and strong sense of protection and love, you'll never really want to let go. So y'all, here is my ode to the Scorpio.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that smile after she said,
She do poetry, y'all.
I know that's right.
She a poet.
Hey, this is Open World Social, bro. We're doing this happy Wednesday evening. Jump off on an aged out open mic tip. You know what I mean? I love it. Let's go risk. Y'all straight across here. Let's go risk and then Project MC.
Like the risk. All right.
Right.
All right, I got it. It is a favorite of mine. It's called The American Flag Speaks to the Black Boy. Nah, you ain't want to be here. But now that you are, be grateful. We've given you everything you need. So what's so good about being people? You don't need to be people. We clothed you, fed you, let you work in our fields. You ain't people. You target practice. You be a little less more than a punching bag. You just a dog's out there. You bite the hand that fed you. Nah, you ain't people. Just a nigga. How dare you call yourself more than what you are? Oh, you ain't happy with your 3/5? I mean, what more do you want from us? How dare you claim to be worth any more than when I bought you for? Your last name is the only thing that makes you more than cattle. You belong where I say you belong. How dare you want more? This blood on my hands, it ain't business. It ain't personal. It's just business. You see this? It's God's work. You don't like how it is here. You don't like us painting this flag with your blood, the tightness of the chain, I mean cuffs. You can leave. This nation has no room for thugs like you. The prison walls have your blood and sweat infused into the mortar. This place has your name already echoing in the walls. This nation does not have a police brutality problem. We have a black people don't know how to die quiet enough problem. We have a black people don't know their place problem. You want to get to the top of the mountain so bad, we'll just hang you with the rope that you climb up with. You are not people. You are cement. Watch us build the foundation of generations on your broken body. You are not people. You are fatherless stars, motherless rivers of morn, a red, white, and blue wet dream. You just a nigga.
Yo. Wow.
Yo.
Man, you ever heard a piece that's just like overflowing with wrongness? You know what I mean? Like that poem is like, you put yourself perfectly into the mindset of a maggot. You know?
Oh wow, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Love that.
Perfectly in the mindset of a maggot. I know that's right.
Feeling that.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. I see here, Patrick, that Sainey is trying to get in, but her device isn't connected yet. So we're gonna move right into Project MC. What you got for me, bro?
Me, we finna bust out one of my favorite pieces, raps that I've created. I'm also a rapper too, guys. You guys didn't know. And this one is called "Filled for You," and it goes like this. We all got a story to tell. There are stories attached to our legacy. If you just check the mail, you'll see that God came to deliver. So what you expected, my God corrected, and he gave you bigger. See you more than that bottle of liquor, more than that pack of cigar, more than a medical condition that's been making you sicker, and more than a hashtag every time they pull the trigger. You are more than a son neglected, more than a daughter beat and raped while unprotected. You are more than a Smith & Wesson, more than Julie corrections, more than tear recessions, more than wondering why he died and God ain't take you second. Why she lied and said you got her pregnant, more than friends revealing all your deep confessions. You are more than AIDS testing, more than labels putting you off in certain sections, more than lost confessions, at a loss for words for when your life don't feel like blessings, but all you are blessings. So you live to tell this tale. So now you get to go and deliver the message. See, you are more than all your messes, all the times you cry for suicide and second guessed it. See, I was praying for you. Still here because I stayed for you. And when your life on the line, I would lay it for you, take the pain for you, side by side, ride or die, gang for you, pray for you. Matching chains, I let it hang for you. And if you drive from the sun, I'll let it rain for you. Gotta eat, take a side, leave the main for you. Need a friend, I'm the man for you. Need a stack, spin the band on you. I go to war, Taliban for you. And then I look in the mirror. And who do I identify? See, at times I know that I don't recognize. See, I feel like my story ain't good enough. Not from streets, so my story ain't hood enough. Lifestyle ain't rough enough. Mostly shelter, so maybe I ain't tough enough. Or do I not count my luck enough? Do I not appreciate my God as of late enough? He said, look what I gave you. I saved you, and then saved you a seat at my table. It's all because of me that you able. I am not a fable. You got more than you asked for. I got you when you asked for more. And rich is a mindset, never think you poor. See, poor thinking will have you tripping. Certain dreams are just realities you live in. So think about it. And better yet, study me, read about it, and come and see about it. And what are you without it? And what you got from within is God sent. So do your sin, then repent about it. But don't doubt yourself. You came too far. You ought to be proud of yourself. I'm in your head now, so you speaking loud to self. So right now, you better mouth to self. Live in the moment. And don't worry about what's after. You read the good book. I wrote the chapters. I wrote the whole script. You just the actor. I call the action perfect, no practice. I paid the payment. Practice your patience while I direct you straight to the pastor. Praying for you. Still here because he stayed for you. Life on the line, I would lay it for you. Take the pain for you. Side by side, ride or die, gang for you. Praying for you. Matching chains, let it hang for you. And if they drive from the sun, let it rain for you. Gotta eat, take a side, leave the main for you. And this here is all for you. Thank you very much.
Indeed.
You better speak.
I ain't gonna lie. I had to really remember that one because I ain't spit that in one, but I was like, yo, that one was very, very close to home. So that's why I was like, gotta hit that one tonight.
I'm gonna tell the truth. You really remembered that one. So that's good. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey,
Remind
Sainey.
me.
Hey.
My bad.
Sainey.
Remind you what?
Is that a new one?
No, I was gonna say remind me of myself. You know. Yeah. Back when I ain't know nothing.
You know what? There you go.
Yo, that was dope. That's dope, bro.
Indeed.
Sainey.
Hey.
What is up, beloved? Yo, I am very pleased to introduce to everyone
Yeah,
the
new world.
2020, the 2021 Prince George's County Youth Poet Laureate, Miss Sainey,
Thank you.
Ceesay.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm so excited to see y'all. I was looking forward to this.
Yeah. This is family. This is all family right here.
And you gonna jump right in for us, Sainey?
What?
You gonna jump right in for us?
Yeah. Okay. So
cool.
I'm gonna read a poem that I just wrote. Like it's probably still not done, but I like where it's going, so I want to read it for y'all.
All right, cool.
Questions I have for those that live outside PG County. When I say PG County, do you imagine the boy hoping to shoot his basketball far enough for someone to tell him he can be something? Do you think of offbeat rapping, using SoundCloud to cloud the sounds of hunger or wanting? When I mention the crabs, do you see the bucket too, clawing back the wings of those who wish to fly, and not just a really good meal that invites the family in and the neighbors in this poem? Maybe the crack is just coming from the shells. When I say he beats his feet, do you think it's for a beat down, or do you see the dancing too? Limbs lifting and twisting. Does your mind's eye allow you to see his joy? When I say there is swamp water, do you see us as the lotuses and lily pads, high vibrational and beautiful, or do you see us gasping, submerged in the mud we want to rise from? Questions I have for those that do. When you tell the youth they are going places, do you only mean across a court or a field or around a track? I'm saying our gym floors are shiny, but the textbooks don't even date up to Obama. The last time I saw black skin in my history book, it was a slave ship diagram, less than half a chapter. I learned more about Russia and the shifting shape of Europe's borders than I'll ever have use for. On the unit test, they asked about the benefits of slavery, called it an exchange of goods, a triangle, equilateral, said our bodies were worth their weight in guns and alcohol. Our classrooms don't have windows to look out of, but the Friday night lights coming from the football field are blinding. When you call us excellent, is it only when we wear suits, shoes shined, when we get out of our bed and manage to show up in something other than pajama pants or bonnets and do-rags that hold hairstyles not ready to face the world yet? When you say we are Black excellence, show our all Black everything as proof, like Black administrators and principals and police. Is the profiling supposed to burn less than bleach? And that's where I'm at with that one.
Sheesh. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's all you got. That's all you can do, Patrick. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. That's what we got for you, Sainey.
That's terrific. Yeah.
Man, I heard.
Can't wait to hear the rest of that. Can't wait to hear the rest of it.
Goodness. First time I heard her do her thing, I was like,
yeah.
So,
yeah. No, that's how the whole family does. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Family business right there. All right. I want to do a poem.
You want to? Okay.
All right. So, I haven't named it. Reading the bottle in the kitchen, my daughter asks, "Daddy, what's virgin olive oil?" And I responded, "Virgin oil comes from olives that love their father." Oil so perfect, it really shouldn't be touched. Usually it's held like a lullaby on the top shelf of the cupboard with a magical seal to be enjoyed only through the glow of sunlight and glass. This bottle, baby, is to remain full until the perfect occasion. Ask Dad when it's time. And even then, I'm going to bring you the bottle down. Hand it to one born of a constellation that probably isn't even exist yet. Until then, don't even think about using it. This oil will only adorn the heads of newborns you've never met. I lied and told her its olives can only come from the faraway land of Coradenza. And I totally made up that name, unaware that Cora was the daughter of Zeus and Demeter. Forgetting in Spanish, I'm actually calling her my heart. In Old English, my chorus. And the suffix denza means jazz in Trini, or to dance in Italian. The crater I've now dug is too massive to climb out of, so it's holy oil, baby. It's what the archangels use to shine their trumpets. I couldn't even believe what I was saying, so I know she didn't. And as I spoke, her face began to blur. So I stopped, took a deep breath, and I said, virgin oil was created with all of the love that two people could muster. It's the difference between warming over echoes or a pot bubbling with laughter. It's only natural one would notice your shimmer, pull you into them like a song's first breath, not one who forces the top open nor talks the cap into spinning off. It's going to be one who cares for the ingredients as much as the packaging. There will be a hiding place that you create, a secret annex for the two of you. Your temperature will rise, a gentle bomb will go off, and one day, prayerfully, if you bring them to me, I will give them more face time than I was ever afforded in their place. This is no longer a metaphor, and you are no screen for me to replay my past transgressions. Stop looking at me like that. I'll be okay. I will. I promise. I will. Not my will, but your will be done. Whatever you decide, baby, God will be involved in all you do because she was there when we met. Your contents are worth each and every one of my last remaining breaths. And I know that you and only you have the power to anoint.
That was so good. That was
yeah. One of those realest poem I ever wrote. You know what I mean? One of those.
Yeah, you in the beginning when you started off was extra virgin olive oil. It's oil that loved it. I was like, he is a trip. That's great though, Patrick. That was absolutely wonderful. What y'all think? It was great, right? One of them joints going on.
Man, that was Patrick 444.
Yeah, no doubt. Not the 444. I just grabbed some joint. I'm gonna read this joint. I just grabbed it though. I just going through. I've been writing a lot, and for those familiar with Clubhouse, you have to have an iPhone. I have Clubhouse these days. But anyway, I'm featured on Clubhouse on January 27th. So I've been writing a lot and going through some old pieces. And so yeah, I have this. I come from those women, those that know well their hind parts, that know how well something may end before it starts or middle like parted sea. Look at me riding this wave. I started surfing when I was a year shy of teenage. I come from playground to playing around with stuff that can make you an early grave real pretty, forever young. I come from loins and love too green to have seen the other side of conceive, deliver, raise girl with girl somewhere between worlds, and they love us like first breath. They love the hole we leave in their chest like locket and movie ticket and gum on her shoe. They love the you ain't even trying to be. And it doesn't matter who they're with. Doesn't matter the other children they split with another. I am mother and miss, a mystery, and the one that got away. I come from those women, neither peaceful nor wild beast. Neither peaceful nor wild beast, and survived by girls that look at a world that will punch them in their teeth, show them what it means to need because everything has changed, and they will bleed on men that will call them to pick up after them. I come from smiles bloody, whispering through cracked tooth and bubble, more. I come from trouble like the troubled waters Retha serenaded the land about. She will loft your notions and draft copies of her birthright, handed to passerby, signed by God in her handwriting with a purple ink pen, the color of most of the skies that will follow her through the night. And it will begin again and again. And they will bosom her being into submission like knees bended because they will never really know God the way she does when she walks by any reflective glass and sees God herself. I come from women that know ass and assumptions because we fine as hell, but we know more ugly. And here, at least they'll pay the rent. I come from those women.
How you do a piece that's smooth and jagged at the same time? Like, yeah.
You got to. That's kind of how you got to get them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how you got to get them.
Yeah, ass and assumptions. Yeah.
Yeah. But at least here they'll pay the rent. I come from those. You know what I mean?
No doubt. They better.
Hey.
All right. So let's do it again.
Let's do it again. We heard from everyone at least twice, but not Sainey. We didn't hear from her twice. Let's bring her back. Yeah. I saw you looking into what you was going to do next anyway.
Okay. I want to do another emerging poem. It's still a work in progress, but I'm proud of it. I kind of I don't know. I just been wanting to do some new stuff. I do my old poems a lot, but I want to have more faith in my newer pieces. So this poem is titled alternate realities for abusers. And when all, shoot, okay, one, it's a list poem, it's supposed to be a list poem. So one, in which all the words you spoke become the slimiest cough syrup you ever swallowed, thick and viscous, floods your mouth like a bad faucet, puts a pressure in your throat deep as an anxiety that you will never have soothing for. This is your medicine. Two, all the toast you try to make burns, disintegrates into your mouth like a pile of ash no matter how much you try to prevent it, because abusers do not deserve bread. Can't break it in my company or make it from my hands, can't even taste it, because in this world I've just decided that you don't get good things. Three, your skin full of paper cuts that you can never find faster than the sting does, the lines so fine, nobody can see them but you. And when you try to talk about it, they'll say you are making it up, can't prove it. When you produce ruby red from your palms, they'll say it ain't sparkle enough to be currency. 4, just back to the streets. I'll even let you be on the same corner you're familiar with, but this time, no roads lead home. There are no grandmas or mothers or houses ready to take you in on this street. There is nowhere to go home to. You only wander. 5, where all the bruises you made in this world appear on your body like birthmarks, create phantom aches in increments. All the nightmares find home in your head, you, a host, just answering for everything you started. 6, where the karma comes twice as fast, enough to witness, tastes like juicy fruit and actually fills the stomach in this world. There is a way for you to make up for it. The revenge is sweet, and when your karma comes, it can put a body back together. 7, a world in which you carry your red flag with you at all times. It drags out of your pockets, a crimson ribbon, slithers when you walk, and introduces itself first everywhere you show up, and you smell like old rotten fish and eggs fermented together. I'm saying, I want you to be your own repellent, potent enough for no one to want to be in your reach, where you'll never have the chance to find another victim. Couldn't make them fall into your grip if you sang them their favorite song. Can't stretch a lie long enough to say you've changed, or smile wide enough to look like a nice guy. I'm saying, I want you somewhere you can't hurt anyone ever again. Yeah, that's that piece.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love list poems anyway. Yeah. I used to have a problem. I used to write a lot of list poems. Yeah, like a whole lot. I remember one time, Rod, you may not remember this. This was like years and years ago. We were at Mango's, and I did like a list poem, and it was so damn long. Like I don't know what I was doing. I did a list poem that documented somebody's entire life from birth to death.
Wow.
and it went so long. It must have been like at least 6 minutes. And by the time I finished, Rod just walked up, just like, it was like a laundry list. The sums, I forgot what you said, but yeah,
I said something smart, I'm sure, because that was Mango's, y'all. That was Mango's life right there. Hilarious. Okay, so yeah, this was excellent, actually. This open world social was absolutely I love it. And then you're really, really very talented young people, and I really appreciate it. It gives me inspiration. It makes me want to sit down and write. And I'm not so inspired these days, you know what I mean, with things going on around us, as you all know. You know what I'm saying? And so to sit and witness this and to hear how far you've come, like Risk. I'm not even trying to rhyme right now. I promise. All that just rhymed, even including anyway. So it's such a pleasure. It really is. And Patrick, thank you for being here and helping me do this and introducing me to Amiri and you know, giving me some background, some things I didn't know. Prayerfully, you all will sign up for the Aged Out, you know what I mean, class. We're gonna have a funky good time. I have something really great in mind and a performance I like to see us do. And I know you all can pull it off with probably exceeding my expectations, although I don't have expectations, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of talking and whatnot. You know what I mean? But yeah, Patrick, you got anything else you wanna say? Just thank you.
I just want to say, that's what we're here to do, man. You know, and Sainey spoke about having faith in new pieces. We have faith in you, and that's what this ensemble right here, this open mic is all about. We want to try out new pieces, emerging pieces, and Aged Out is not the name of, this ensemble. It's whatever you guys want to name it, for real.
This is true.
Right.
True. Because Aged Out, this is true. We can call it something else. You know what I mean? So I ain't aged out of nothing. So that's what it is, y'all. Thank you for joining me, Patrick. Words Beats of Life on this good Wednesday evening. You know what I mean? I had a funky good time. I trust you did too. You know what I mean? And we'll see you again soon. We're going to run these commercials again in case you missed it in the beginning. But I'm going to sign off. Have a good night, Patrick. Good night, everybody. Peace.
Picture this. Underneath the margins, your words can breathe. Got your listeners tilting isosceles the way you holding volcanic quills, spitting decrees. Better believe it flows like these. You got gills, screaming at daffodils or dreaming in mandrills, derivative of skills. You're built in the workshop, rocking with raw. Cause in life, the woodshed don't stop. It don't stop. It don't stop. Don't stop. God bless the cipher, the rotation. God bless the beatboxer's lungs. Amen for breath control. The smiles that pry open faces when flow goes unbroken. And the smoke. To stories you can see, to coming in on the one. Amen to that dream, that early morning conversation, the argument that birthed the idea, that unbelievable situation, the story that had to be told somehow. Let's take you on a time jump, virtual zoom, bringing it back to Theodore's bedroom. These hands are passionately polysyllabic, putting the Jeopardy theme on swings. 10 dons giving predictions, balancing vibes like the sons and daughters of Ipwan. Ear to the underground, flicking off peppermint, fresh experiment. Let's go. El Premier Elemento, you gotta take your time, press your fingers to the line. Red man, focus your mind. And once you do that, you're at the front of the combine. Some ideas, they shake you out of your sleep like when a toddler creeps. Totality of the deep, the mere thought of an unconscious manifestation carried out with the beat. Positive charged protons creating neural explosions. Time hiccups when fingers and pads touch. Dead air smiles because it knows what's coming. The counting is of the clock claps hands. The choreography of the knot slaps jams. And you be like, who made this? Vertebrae responding to the call so bad they make a B-girl curve the wall. To the SP1200, the blue light bulb. To the board, the engineer's hands, and the limited well of patience. Hallelujah to everybody say ho. Amen to all the ladies say ow. Thank God for make money, money, make money, money. And bless every hand that was ever put in the air in your name.